You want to know what grinds my gears?
Hey, Ken.
I do.
People that complain about everything.
This is United Aholes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41, Peter Griffin's favorite spot on the internet. So, no, the scene, one of my favorite scenes from that show, even though I'm not a big fan of the show, is when he falls out of the plane, and you hear the Doppler effect of it. That's where the camera's positioned in the shot. That was one of my favorite ones. But so Peter Griffin is known for having a segment on the news on Family Guy in the artificial universe that exists called Grind My Gears. So we figured we'd take our shot at what grinds our gears. Ken, what grinds your gears, buddy?
Oh, fuck. Do you want the list in alphabetical order? Or?
Yes.
Chronological.
Yes, I do.
Jesus. A is for asshole every Tuesday. I'm with them. B is for bastard. They also qualify as that.
C is for... Never mind.
See you next Tuesday.
Yes. I'm not prepared to talk about it yet.
Okay,
Somebody else go.
Right.
No, I'll go.
Okay, Jesus, fuck, what's going on?
No.
You know what grinds my gears?
This is what grinds my gears. There's a certain sect of people that, for some strange reason, they can't get it through their freaking head.
Is this racially charged?
That sometimes shit just doesn't work. And because they can't grasp the fact that sometimes things just don't work, they have an emotional fucking meltdown. And this just recently fucking happened.
Okay, so I want to clarify. When you say things don't work,
Like mechanically, they stop functioning?
or they're trying to assemble something and you can't do it that way, which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about, well, this is supposed to happen when this is how it's supposed to work.
Right.
And what do you mean it didn't work? Well, did you do the thing? Yes, I did. That type of scenario.
Right.
Okay, so this is what happened. A coworker comes up to me and says, "Are you going over to Tim Hortons?" I said, "Sure, maybe." He goes, "Well, I'll buy you coffee because I've got a list here of stuff I'm buying everybody something." "Oh, you don't have to buy me coffee." No, I'll get it. I'll buy everybody coffee. Here's the list. And then he gives me this white business card with a barcode on it. And I said, "What in the hell is that?" "Oh, that's a Tim Hortons gift card." I said, "Oh, well, I assumed it because Tim Hortons is nowhere near written on it." He goes, No, it'll work. It'll work. It's supposed to work. Well, I tried to use it the other day and it wouldn't work. But no, it's an actual Tim Hortons card. I said, "Okay." So I walk over there and I get up to the line, and Mr. Pimple Dimples there is waiting on me, fucking, and I show him my
Rick and Morty character.
card, and he goes, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh, it's a Tim Hortons gift card." "No, it isn't." I said, "I've been assured that it is. All you have to do is scan it." And he and he's looking at me like, "Told you it wasn't a Tim Hortons gift card or whatever." And he's fucking looking at me like, "I guess you're gonna have to pay for your stuff."
You're coming off as the idiot. You realize that, right?
You don't really grind my gears when customers come and tell me that my shop has to take their piece of plastic.
And then when I'm like,
"It's a gift
I'll
card.
scan it.
It's a gift card, I swear. I'm assured."
Shut your pie hole for a second. I was told that it was going to work, and I told the guy that, well, I didn't think it was, and I was right. It didn't work. So I come back, and the first thing he goes, "So it worked?" I said, "No." "Well, did he scan it?" Yes, he scanned it like 3 or 4 times, and then
It wasn't Pimple Dimples, was it?
When it was that's
See,
and so it's like
things work.
Well, it's a card. Yeah, but it didn't work. Oh, so I said, but you've got the stuff. I said, yeah, I paid for it. Just give me $20 or whatever sometime.
She gives you
And that should have been the end of it, right? But no, the next day he comes up to me, their servers were down. That's why it wouldn't work. Okay, so just give me the $20. No, but that's not the fix. The fix is, well, give me your phone. What do you want my phone for? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download an app on it, and I'm going to put this card on your phone, and so then you go over and you can use it that way. Oh, just give me $20. Well, no, this will work. This will work. Okay, no problem. So we do that, and I go over, and the first thing I punch the little button, and then
spiral.
Come back over. Have you used that yet? No, because it won't connect to their servers. Well, are you pushing the button? Yes, I'm pushing the fucking button. It won't connect to their servers. Well, maybe their servers are down or whatever. So then a couple of times later, oh yeah, I've got this $20 on my phone that I can't access. So I try it again, and this time it comes up, and then it says log in. And so I say log in, and it goes enter your email, and I'm like, holy, for fuck's sake. So I push my email in, and it says we have sent you a verification code. So I have to get out of the app, get the verification code, punch it in again, and it says you have timed out. Would you like the code to resend? Meanwhile, everybody's in the fucking lineup looking at me and going, just fucking pay for it, for fuck's sake. They don't say that.
You know what grinds people's gears?
Fuck. So when they come back today, he asked me. He goes, so how are you enjoying the app? I said, well, apparently, according to you, there's $20 on here, but I can't fucking access it.
I was hoping that the end of that story would be that it didn't work, so they were going to send him a new white card, and the whole thing would start over.
Yeah.
And that would be awesome.
But I mean, he just can't, I don't understand. Well, shit sometimes doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, do you know what a glitch is? What the fuck's a glitch? You in Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, fuck, because that's a mentality, for fuck's sake, that you're dealing with. Sometimes shit doesn't work. Get it through your thick head that just happens. But it's supposed to. I know it's fucking supposed to, but sometimes it doesn't.
But
It's not the end of the fucking world.
But there's good news, though. The Boomtown Rats are getting back together.
Fuck you. Fuck.
Yeah, it does. Cash always works.
Monday. There's fucking
That one would be a
Marmite.
bunch of question marks in my
Yeah.
So,
No idea what he said.
I might as well continue around the room. Ryan, what grinds your gears, buddy?
A lot of things. A lot of things. The one I'll talk about today, though, is when you try and help somebody out by letting them know that what they're doing is going to have repercussions down the line. And you let them know. It's like, listen, it's not a bad idea, but be aware this is going to happen. May not change your mind, but it should be at least an educated answer, right? Like,
And their attitude is, I got it.
no, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Until that happens. And then it's like, oh my God, did you hear what happened to me? Fucking blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, I told you that was going to happen when you made the decision 3 months ago. No. No, I'm complaining right now. So you have to listen to me and give me pity. And no, I don't.
Feel bad
because
for
you know
me.
what? You fucking did this to yourself. But when I say shit like that, I'm the asshole. I'm not easy to do business with.
Confrontational.
I'm causing a disturbance in the floor.
I'm the problem.
Yeah. I once had somebody say, look, my word is my bond.
Yeah.
I went, oh, no, my word is my bond. And then he broke it. And then when I got a little upset, he was like, oh, he's in the wrong kind of business.
His gears are ground twice. What grinds your gears, Alden?
When you try to explain something to somebody, and
A lot of explaining in this episode.
You had your
You had your say.
Have more.
Wow.
I realized there was a moratorium on says.
and they're like, and they just look at you, whatever. And it's like, no, that whatever.
Can you enact one for us?
Yeah.
I'll be the counterpart. So
Yeah,
let's roll
I
for
forget the first half of what you said.
So try to explain.
Okay, so
Whatever.
I can see that really piss you off.
Yeah.
So Josh, what got your gears, bud?
Josh ain't got nothing. I'll just look up my list here.
I mean, he's kind of right. I hate when I'm doing something and then someone tells me to do it. Like I'm about to do something and then they tell you to do it, and you don't want to do it anymore.
Like when you're filling the sink, getting ready to do dishes, and somebody says, "Go
"Hey,
do the dishes."
Go do the dishes, and yeah.
That's when I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Josh does dishes. Come on now.
I did dishes today.
I've literally in the past not quit smoking because I had been thinking, a couple days, but I really should quit. And then somebody goes, "I wish you'd quit that dirty habit."
fuck you.
If I do it now, it looks like I did it because you wanted me to. So fuck that.
In the
I'll lighten
early
back up.
stages of a relationship that ended up being my marriage.
Oh, gee. Ooh.
Here we go.
Not specific to who.
I bought her flowers.
Okay.
Really, she enjoyed it.
What
She thought
kind?
it was great. Roses.
Roses
Red roses.
are blue, my love.
He sang again. I bought her flowers. She really liked it. But for me, it's like one of those things. I'll do it when I feel like it's deserved and when it's a thing I want to do.
When you're deserving.
I'm not.
No,
just-
it's a treat that you want to give,
Right.
not for her to require.
When you feel it's appropriate.
Right.
Then it became, are you going to give me flowers for my birthday? And it was like, we're adding another 6 months to this. And then, are you getting me flowers for this? And then like 3 years went by. And she's like, you haven't bought me flowers in like 3 years. And I'm like, yeah. And every time you ask for it, I add another 6 months.
It reminds me when people keep saying thank
Marriage
you,
through the mind of a 3-year-old.
waiting for you to say welcome. You're not fucking welcome. I
Thank
did it
you.
because I did it.
Thank you.
Not for your thanks, and you're not welcome. So stop trying to make me say welcome.
That or when you don't thank them and they say you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the start, you're
Yeah.
welcome.
Have
And you just say, yeah.
Have you ever inadvertently said you're welcome because you thought that they were going to say, like you fired off too early? I've done that.
Oh,
I fire off too early all the time.
And they turn,
Ryan,
and you go,
Michael Children.
you're welcome, and then you realize, oh fuck, they didn't say thank you yet.
Well, people do that all the time. Like in unison. How are you? Fine, perfect. Completely. Every,
They do the whole conversation.
they do the whole. They do the whole pre-crit.
I'm like,
Words, how do they work with Ken?
how you doing today? Not much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then you realize they heard you. They just.
What are you up to today? Good, thanks. That's a classic one.
Enjoy your meal, you too.
Yeah.
Great band. Huh?
Enjoy your meal. Love you too.
Ask Pedro say what?
I think my biggest one is people reading over my shoulder.
I do that every week. Anytime you have your tablet.
No, but here I don't mind it because we're in a format where this has got to do with what we're doing. I mean, I'm reading. Well, reading a book is just in general, not even necessarily reading over your
Not
shoulder.
what you're good at.
This one fucking gets me. You're sitting somewhere. And you get, what are you reading? I hold the book. I don't like. You can read the fucking cover of the book. So is it good? Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I like
Because clearly you want to talk, so I'm going to put the
Yeah.
book down. That's why I don't read at work,
Or-
because I can't read 2 paragraphs without somebody coming back.
Oh,
look,
he gets all the
Brenty's
prices
reading.
wrong.
or the yeah, I read that. I like the part where blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Sold another fridge
Shut
for
the fuck up, I haven't
$50
got that
today.
part yet.
Yeah.
Now I did have at one point in time. This really pissed me off. I completely sideswiped what I was going to talk about.
Pissed off or ground to
I would be
gears?
sitting on my break with the book in my hand, and somebody literally came by and went, closed it, and set it on the counter.
Whoa.
Now they thought it was really funny,
Oh, I bet they did.
and
Did
so
you snap
home
him
with
in
a
the
bat?
no, I worked for
quick
that.
snap in the jewels?
I worked for that person at that point in time. Plus, there's kind of a relation there. I'll leave it at that. And I was like, I
Never
can't.
dip your pen in
I don't want to
company.
lose my fucking job by saying what a fucking asshole you are. So I laughed it off and then proceeded to find the spot in my fucking book. And this escalated into I would hang on to the book and the person would grab it and they wouldn't get it. Because when I saw them coming, I squeezed the book with a fucking death grip. So then they decided to move my bookmark. I would leave the book sitting somewhere where they could access it. So they moved the bookmark. And I thought, okay, we've gone past the point of...
Now they're just bullying
And
you.
I don't get the whole sibling teasing shit because I'm an only child, so it just pissed me off. So I went, well, if this is how we're going to play it, I'm not going to hide my book. I'm going to leave it out. But I'm going to have 3 bookmarks in it. Plus, I'm going to memorize the page I was on, and none of the bookmarks are going to be the right page. Or I'm just going to leave the fucking bookmark out altogether and write down on a piece of paper in my fucking pocket what page I was on. I went to fucking war, and it all fucking stopped. And I went back to putting my fucking bookmark.
Could have given this person
You want
a
to drive my
paintball
gears?
gift
People can't take a
certificate.
practical joke.
I can take a practical joke to
You
a
just can't
point.
see you
I
next
went-
Tuesday.
I was working at a restaurant one time. That reminds me. I was working at like a fast food restaurant, and I was doing dishes.
I was just gonna say.
And I took
Foreshadowing.
I slid the clean dishes over, and this guy walks over and he dumps a bunch of stuff on the clean dishes
On purpose.
Fondant, yeah, on purpose as a joke. And I just I didn't say anything. I just pushed it back into the thing and then after they're clean, he's like, "Oh, I was just kidding. I would have cleaned those." It's like,
Yeah.
fuck me, you didn't.
You.
At that point, you should have poured something over them and went, now's your chance.
Yeah. That's it.
You know what's
Except it's still your job.
True.
another thing that gets me is like on the highway, and this was especially bad back when we had just a 2-lane highway, was somebody passes you
And then slows down.
and then slows down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have repassed people.
Yeah.
Twice.
2 things that grind my gears. Major gear grindage going on here. One is the in-aisle displays that suddenly have become a trend in fucking grocery stores.
Not suddenly. They've been around for a long time. I hashtag branded it 2 years ago. Carry on.
Well, but I mean, suddenly in the
what's
sense
an
of
in-island display?
Yeah,
in-aisle.
An in-island display.
In island display.
I don't know.
So they're just in PEI. I don't know why he's so fucking worried about them.
So when you're going through an aisle in the grocery store, instead of being on the shelf,
closer every day, man.
That bridge is actually a wench.
Is it frustrating when people interrupt you in the middle of a story?
no idea what you're fucking talking about. Ken, will you tell us what in-aisle displays are, please?
An in-island display is a display in Ireland.
No.
You're
So
walking down an aisle in a
Whatever.
store,
I think I've made my point.
and they have something displayed that's not on the shelf.
Right.
so
Yeah.
it blocks the
Closes the
traffic
aisle.
flow. It closes the aisle in.
Those are called those.
Yeah.
Those are called those.
Those are called those. The other one is people in the grocery store that park their cart and then stand beside it and hum and haw over what they want and block the whole fucking aisle. That shit, no matter what time of year, not Christmas, not
No.
just any
They don't
time
park
of
the
year.
cart. It's already in the middle
Yeah.
because they go to both sides.
Or when 2 people start talking, and you can't get
Yeah, they
around
meet
them.
each other. Boom,
And
there
you're
it is.
there. You're obviously you're trying to be polite or whatever.
I've seen people do that in the road with their
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
That's
Yeah.
my family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
fucking Martins.
Someday, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Someday.
Okay.
Oh, I know one more thing that grinds my gears.
What's that?
Is when the clutch cable gets stretched out on my car and I gotta push the clutch and I gotta put it in gear and it goes
Because it is grind.
dad jokes.
Is that the?
That was a
what it
long
makes?
fucking setup for that one joke.
Yeah.
And it didn't pay off.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably stole it from you. You probably had that
Yeah.
planned
Oh,
all
I
the time.
hashtag branded that 14 years ago.
Fuck! I've got a
2 years
2-hour
ago.
video at home about it.
I'll call Patty and ask her.
You can do that if you want to, but my biggest fan is my wife. So if you
Pass.
Oh, man's got a death
Merry
wish.
Christmas.
Death wish.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He
she
just
knows
doesn't
I
like
love her.
having subscribers.